Alright, welcome to the piecemeal that is Arcanum of Steamworks and Magick Obscura. I'm your host, Parthon39. Today I'll be streaming, well, Arcanum of Steamworks and Magick Obscura. Alright, so I figured maybe I have the time right now. I thought I was going to be a lot more busy later today, but I guess not. All the same, let's try and make this a fairly quick but meaningful one, shall we? Make up for lost time that I spent in trying to humorously attempt to power level my way through. So, to recap shortly as to what is going on right now we're looking for a lost idol, and supposedly it's from this guy. But yeah, we're looking for an idol that was stolen from the temple, and according to the rumor mill, supposedly one guy, Marley, has become much more attractive and charismatic in the last few days. And so, here I am trying to resolve that. Let's talk around and see if there's anything going on. Let's see, Stillwater Giants, old legends here. Questions, anything going on? Okay. So how can I get... Apparently, according to the walkthrough that I looked up prior, you can convince Marley to give up the idol, but you first need to have, I suppose, find a way to do that. Yeah, so that's where a lot of things sit right now. Let's, I guess, go around being and eating people's homes, I guess. Let's see. Excuse me, sir, what do you think you're doing in my home? Excuse intrusion, I hope you can help me. What do you wish to know? The Elven City of Kintara. Kintara? You see Kintara? Yes, that's what I said. Do you know where it is? In the forest, right? What kind of fools know that? Where? Where in the forest? In the trees. Please, it's urgent that I find Kintara. Why is it so important you find Kintara, if you don't mind me asking? No, I don't mind at all that you ask. So, why is it so important? A whole clan of dwarves disappeared. Go on. Someone in Kintara may know what has happened. Will you tell me where the city of Kintara is? Yes. Out with it, man. The glimmering forest. Where exactly in the forest is Kintara? In the trees. I suppose I have to carve the information out of inside.
Please, we must cease our attack upon such a good show.
Nope. Give me a sec. Game's decaying in real time again. Let me see. Obviously... Alright, so... Elf, what an asshole. Anyway, let's see. So, oh my god, the game is just decaying again. Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ. Oh no. I swear, I could have the most powerful machine ever in the world, and this game would still run like dog water. Let me see. What does the guide I looked at say? The culprit is Marley. If you're persuasive. Honestly, that's keeping the idol is not really worth it. I already have stupid high charisma, and I just want bare minimum beauty score. That's it. So let's see here. Let's see, so there's like a bunch of ways to go about this. Oh my god, let's see. So how am I supposed to get this guy to spill that he took the idol or something? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now is how do I get Marley to spill it, because both the rumor and the guide obviously points that he fucking has it. Whether I just talk to someone and say like, hey, Marley is friggin' whatevering. Let's see. Worn lady's boots. All he's got is literal garbage. A suede jacket. I'm perfectly happy with my trench coat and robe, thank you very much. Looking like a Stalker 2 bandit right now with a katana. God, that is such a mood. Halt! Don't you know I could smell your presence, you foolish one? Greetings, sir. May I know who you are? You thought you were capable of catching me unaware, didn't you? Who sent you? I mean no harm. Tell me your name. Names are for import. Merely tools our enemies use to destroy us. What is the name that will be your undoing? The unknown is Aeon. Ask for yours. Why would you come and bother an old blind man, Aeon? Did he send you to finish me off? Did he? I know not of who you speak. No one sent me. You never found me. You know, you never will. Master of Dodge is too crafty for the likes of Stout. Never, never, never. Master of Dodge? You're the master? You're the Dodge master? You know who? Not to whom you speak, fool. I am Adkin Chambers, master of the Dodge. The Dodge master is a crazy blind man.
Please, we must cease our attack upon such a good soul.
Oh god. Oh my god, the game is literally fucking decaying as I fucking go on. Sweet Jesus. You know, real quick, I should probably, because I'm going to be alt-tabbing a lot, I should probably make sure my tabs, at the very least, are not up. Yeah, no, all I got is just my mod organizer for Starfield and Arcanum's GOG launcher, so... Alright, whatever, I'm not that whatever, as long as my name isn't just showing up ever so casual-like, you know? Have you a moment? Tell me of Stillwater. What's a Stillwater Giant? Let's see, what does he have for sale, real quick? Large leather armor. What's this? Envenomed sword. I'm literally just giving 10 shekels to this guy for free. I'm trying to find a way to, like, get Marley to whatever. Who's the guy that I spoke to that spilled the details of Marley? Let's see, Old Drock, Blacktooth, the Ogre. And Cyrus the Wizard. Haven't seen much of him lately. Greetings, good halfling. My name is Aeon. Have you heard any rumors? Mark, don't think... You're correct. As a youth traveled by service, rowdy barbarous. Go on. Continue. Alright. So now I got a book. Let's see. Cyrus the Wizard. It's in the northwest part of this place, right? Where could he be? I swear to God, if I have to go through around this godforsaken mountain range, I'm gonna be angry. Oh joy, in a cave now. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? It's just a goddamn blood orgy cave or something? It's like a bunch of bones and shit here. What the hell? I really do wonder what Arcanum would look like if it was given like a full remake or remaster. God, imagine that. That'd be so goddamn amazing, to be honest. Shit, I'd pay for a full Troika Games remakes all around. You know, I still gotta get into Vampire the Masquerade. Oh shit. What the fuck is going on? I can't imagine an full open world game as a CRPG would be that much fun, to be honest. This is kind of sort of a pain in the ass. Help! Get me out of here! That old ogre's got his mind to eat me! Are you Cyrus the Wizard? Richard Leake sent me to find you. Richard! Bless that man. I'll get everything that man owns if you get me the hell out of here! I was captured by drone Blacktooth, the old ogre that lives in these parts for years. He never bothered me before, but I guess he got hungry. He said he was out to do something for spice up the soup. Please, get me out of here! Oh good, he's back. dead. What a shame. What a rotten way to die. Alright, so what do I got? A top hat? And, just that's it, I guess. Oh god, did my katana get chipped? Why is my attack to hit so shit right now? Oh, that's right, it's because it's dark in here, that's why. Thank the stars! I thought it was gonna be a wizard stew for old Drog if you haven't come along. I'm gonna run back to town. Good day to you, sir. Yeah, looks like Drog is not gonna have that stew. He ate his last meal. Alrighty, let's go check in on him now. See if Cyrus is settling back into his home. You know, I've been thinking of using GURPS. I think I mentioned this already once, but I'll say it again. I've been thinking about using GURPS for a solo TTRPG. Yeah, I've been thinking about using it as a solo TTRPG thing for a while now. It's pretty interesting to read through some of the material, although, to be honest, I've mentioned this once before to another person. Reading GURPS is the equivalent of reading an AC manual, and instead of like a linear set of rules, you just have to deal with like a bunch of other stuff instead. I found Cyrus. He's been waylaid by a most disagreeable look. Really? You mean old Drog Blacktooth? Been up the hills for a long time, but most of the time he's all teeth, no bite. His stomach got the best of him this time. Well done, friend. Here's a blade. Promise. Good day to you. Summon animal. Yeah, I could use it, so that's the upside, I guess. Although it's... Alrighty. Well, at the very least, I got some stuff. Alright, now that that's taken care of. I don't want to have to attack Marley, because it seems like a bit of a cock move to pull off, you know? So I do feel like I'm missing something to try and, like, expose his sorry ass, you know? I mean, I'm not above using assault in this game, so... Let's see. Thing is, it just says vaguely if you're persuasive. Let me see. Just says word around town is that Marley probably stole the idol. And I actually have the note for it as well in game. Let's see. So let's see. A resident of Stillwater named Marley seemed to have become much more attractive and charismatic in an individual in the past few days. So unless we could just suddenly pull off a fucking crusade or something against him, the only choice we'll have is to literally kill him.
We must cease our attack upon such a good soul.
Oh my god, the game is just so adamant to not allow me to finish this fucking quest. Come on. Come on, game. Jesus Christ almighty, look at that. That is a hell of a statue. No wonder Marley stole it. I'd fucking steal that thing too. Then again, Marley's priorities are probably much more different from mine. I just want something to look at. Yeah, we should stop attacking such an innocent soul. And yet here he is, with stolen property from a church.
Yes, sir.
Ugh, boy. I hate carrying this thing around. Yeah. So the stats you get is a boost to your charisma and your beauty. But to be honest, it's not really worthwhile if you already have stupid high charisma. Like me, my charisma is already exceptionally high. So at this point, I may as well just turn it in for the beauty. It's a +1 free beauty score, and well, yeah, that's really about it. Quite. Oh my god. Oh my god, everyone's fucking conked out. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Oh god, this is so fucking hilarious. Oh my god, you killed a man and took back our idol. Let's have sex. Oh my god, it's so funny though. Oh, that is so cool. It's just so hilarious. Alright, I guess the question is, what do I invest in now? Do I want to do strength, or do I want to do... I mean, strength is pretty good, but at the same time... Oh, I think I know why my stuff is low, because I'm carrying a lot of shit, that's why. You know what, I'm... You know what, let's round out beauty. I'm genuinely just the face of the party at this point. Like, unironically at this point, I am the face of the party. Sir, is it just me, or are you more attractive looking? It might be just you, a little bit, but yeah, I suppose I've been feeling a bit more confident lately in myself.
What is it that you want of me?
Oh god, this would be hilarious. Just top hat wearing Virgil. Alright, let's see here. Chaku's already pretty good with that hammer, so no need to change that. Let's give Gar an actual weapon, shall we? There we go. Blade of Stillwater. Yeah. Let's see, actually, I'm curious. I want to have the ogre wear the top hat. I think it'd be funny. Just a top hat, rag wearing, axe wielding ogre. Yeah, that's great. Oh, geez, that's funny. The likelihood of Sog using the blade is gonna be really low. How many stones am I carrying? Oh, I'm light right now, so... Carrying 50 freaking arrows? Seriously? Hey, Saw, I got you some ween. If you want some ween, you can take it if you want. Alright, nice. I just broke and entered this guy's home through a friggin' window. It's not my fault he didn't lock his windows. A moment of your time, a room for the night. That's a little steep. Here. hacking at him. Are these people still knocked out in the room next over? Oh my god, they're not. That'd be funny if they were. They're just like so clocked out from the orgy. You know, it's funny to think, Constitution doesn't mean shit that much compared to willpower. I mean, you know, it's also important too, but still. Alrighty. There we go. Elves don't go reveling that information at the drop of a hat, but I can sympathize with your plight. I'll show you what Kintara lies, but first you must prove your worth. And how would I go about that? I'm not sure you'll be up to the task. There's a rite of passage for young elves, a cultural tradition, very old and very difficult. I can do it. Just tell me what I need to do. Bring me the pelt of the mystical Stillwater Giant. Only then I will trust you with the location of the Mother City. Stillwater Giant. What can you tell me of it? It's an ancient mystical creature. From a time from before the Age of Legends. A fearsome beast, reputed to have magical powers. And where might I find the giant? Speak with Stanley, Xavier Hippington, local expert on the Stillwater Giant. What can you tell me? Alright. Okay, so, you gotta pretty much play the guy's game. Let's see. You know, it's things like that that makes it kind of sort of... that makes Arcanum pretty interesting, but the problem is that unlike other games where they have it voice acted, instead you have it just like sort of written out to you. It's not obvious or clear, which, to be fair, you know, is something that you need to learn yourself, but still, I feel like if there was like some sort of like, if there was a remake, you would probably look at the guy's face and try and get a beat of what it is he's trying to do. Alright, so I gotta find this Xavier fellow. Where could he be? Let me see. So there's like a bunch of stuff here. House in the northeast. So wait, is it the guy that was busy earlier? How do you do? Might I ask your name? Stanley Xavier Hippington, renowned cryptozoologist at your service. Cryptozoologist? What's that? Cryptozoologists is to study creatures too invasive to be caught, or even have their existence verified. In my case, I happen to be an expert on the Gigantopithecus arcanus, more commonly known as the Stillwater Giant. I've seen the pelt of the Stillwater Giant in the museum in Tarrant. Yes, quite amusing actually. It's obviously fraudulently sewn together from moth-eaten old bear pelts from some fake antlers glued to the head for good measure. I suspected as much. Why can't you tell me the real giant? The Stillwater Giant, Gigantopithecus arcanus, is an extremely primitive species of giants. Although to be extinct for over 25,000 years, it was a rather strange offshoot of the Gigantus genus. Strange? In what way? Well, beside the fact that it's an extreme histress for a giant, it had horns. The most fascinating aspect of the Gigantopithecus arcanus was its ability to shapeshift. Haritsu? What does that mean? Forgive me, I forget that I must speaking to a layman. Haritsu means an ordinary amount of hair. You understand? Yes, thank you for explaining. I need to capture it. Well, then it's fortuitous for the both of us that you sought me out. Most people feel that capturing the Stillwater Giant would be impossible. Would be an impossibility. But I have devised a way. I have tracked it to its lair, and I have been searching for a big game hunter to implement my plan. Why do you need a big game hunter? Could you do it yourself? I wish I had the qualities necessary to capture the beast capture, but I'm only a scientist. The giant is a dangerous animal. One of the toughest and most experienced game hunters would even stand a chance against its fearsome attack. Tell me what I need to do to capture it. Excellent! I've constructed a special trap somewhere. Here! Use this trap, the giant. This trap is ridiculously small. How can I capture it? That's the beauty of the plan. We take advantage of the giant's unique shapeshifting ability. It takes an enormous amount of food to feed a creature of enormous size, so it changes relatively small to conserve its energy whenever it's in the safety of its lair. So sneak up on it and use a trap on it. Sounds easy. It will be easy as long as the creature is unaware of your presence. That is why an experienced hunter is needed for this task. If it smells you here or even senses your presence, immediately shift to full size and ferociously attack. How am I supposed to get close enough to trap it then? Use its scent. Use it to mask yours from it. I suggest you take off any armor you're wearing and use it before approaching. You're more silent without armor, and if you startle it, there's a chance it will not see you as a threat. I'm not stripping them. How do I know if its creature's small state? Small resemblance of a rabbit of all things. Distinguishing characteristics is to run-of-the-mill rabbit of the blue color. A rabbit? You must be joking. This is a joke, right? It is no joke. You should not treat it as such. Such conservation of energy, a small state, lure the unsuspecting prey as the giants are the quickest of creatures of large form. So if you startle it, I suggest you run. As likely as you can outrun it. Where do I find it? That's easy on your part. Near its lair. Oh my god, you're telling me I fucking skimmed by the giant before? Oh my god, I got it. God, imagine if this thing got out of the fucking cage when it tried to burst out. Or is this thing enchanted? God, that's enchanted. It better be a really good fucking enchantment is what I'm gonna say, right? captured the giant, sir. Yes, I see it. Excellent. So, we need authentication. I thought you said this was it. This is it. We simply need to authenticate the scientific establishment in Tarant to legitimize it. We couldn't hope to publish our findings without backing. Bring in the Tristram Fenwick of the Tarant Zoology. He's a genius. I'm sure it'll help. I'm off to see Fenwick then. Oh my god. Alright, there's gonna be a lot of back and forward. You're in the presence of the most interesting man in Tarant. I wonder if I should play Cyberpunk Red at some point. And then again, I just want to play Cyberpunk setting. I have this idea to play a, what was it? Give me a sec. But yeah, I had this idea to play, I wanted to play the, what was it? A marathon bioroid in a cyberpunk setting, and the whole premise of the character would be to, to pretty much have the main character discover humanity. And when I say that in terms of like discovering humanity, pretty much the character is going to be like an AI, or not actually like driven by an AI, but it's supposed to be like a rogue AI that came from a world where AI have overrun, or not. Give me a sec to explain it, because I'm thinking about like Cyberpunk's Black Wall, but I don't want to use it like directly as such. So I want to play like an AI possessing an android / like organic cyborg war machine, in which the whole premise of the story is that it would Eh? It's a pasty-faced human swine that you waltz through a section of town without paying. Cough up 25, you boring sod. Wow, this is miserable. Anyway, yeah, the whole story would have at the very least revolve around AI possessing the body of a Battleroid, or a Bioroid, whatever you want to call it. And they would experience what it would be to be human, to some degree or another, in which, at that point, they would actually attain sapience, is what I would probably best describe it. The AI would have sentience and intellect in the most truest sense of the form, despite being called an AI. But having lived through a Battleroid, something that is more physical and to some extent with some capability of emotion, at that point they would gain true sapience. But yeah. Let's see. But yeah, that's kind of the main character's whole. That would be the main character's sort of arc, so to speak. I'm trying to think if there would be like some way for GURP, if there's like some ruling in GURPS that has that a little bit. But yeah, there's like some way to have like robot player character. There probably is actually one, but I want one that is like sort of like Warforged. It's sort of like a Warforged in D&D. Let's see. I'm gonna speak to you about the Stillwater Giant. Stillwater Giant? What about it? Please tell me it's not another crackpot theory. The only crackpot theories worth their salt are mine, and don't you forget it. I've captured it. Oh, I love you practical jokers. A blue rabbit. Ha! Nice paintwork, though. It's the giant, not a rabbit. You know it's a shapeshifter, right? You can't honestly believe all that guff about the Stillwater Giant. Ha! Gigantopithecus arcanus. I love it. The whole thing's a hoax, boy. Dr. Hippington has extensive evidence supporting its existence. Hippington? He's gone completely loony. Poor sod. Convincing the giant's real. His evidence are based on badly reconstructed skeletons comprised of giant bones mixed with apes, whoever God knows what odds and ends. He was never too bright. He says that you're a genius. That proves he's insane calling me a genius. Imagine that. If I were a genius, I'd be making some real coin instead of working here. Hoax or not, I need to find a pelt of one somehow. The only place you'll find something that's obviously fraudulent over at H.T. Parnell's. I think you... let's see. There's just a goddamn goat in the back just hanging out. He's like, hey, I know someone wants to fuck me. I don't care if it's a coyote or whatever. As long as I get the done deed to me. Oh, jeez. No, I shouldn't joke about that, though. That one's too low hanging. Let me think. Probably bring this back over to what's his name and then have him see if we could free it or something. Let's see. I mean, if push comes to shove, we could just probably throw the cage and attack it. See where that leads. Damn it, I just want to attack it, that's why. We have the cage, so I just want to, like... We already have it in the cage, so I don't see why we can't just attack it and just have it, like, pop out of the fucking cage or something. Right now, I just evolved the friggin' animal into a wild thing right now. Fenwick said it was a rabbit and the giant itself was a hoax. What? He couldn't. I mean, he's a scientific genius. I don't understand this at all. He says the rabbit was painted blue and that you're insane. I'll shut myself out. Capture the giant. Take a look. What, you take me for a simpleton? To do better than that, so I fall for this trickery. This is the giant, but it is in rabbit form right now. Look, Fred, you'll need to... You know what's in me done. Enough of this tomfoolery. I mean, I enjoy a good ribbing as much as the next stuff, but this is ridiculous. But... Alrighty. So what the fuck do I do with this godforsaken thing? Arcanum Waylay. See. Okay, alrighty. Okay. So in order for us to progress through this quest, you need to actually get the fucking pelt. For 2,000 fucking gold pieces. I don't have that scratch with me, so I'm gonna have to... So this is what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna do what is simply natural at this point. And kill the fucking giant. Alrighty. It's kind of sort of bullshit that I can't just attack the cage and then afterwards just dispatch the bunny that way or something like that. Yeah, it's kind of sort of bullshit that you can't just attack the cage. It's always pick up and that's it. Oh my goodness. Alright, in like Flynn, here we go.
Please, we must cease our attack upon such a good soul.
Alright, I gotta step away for a moment, I'll be back. Apologies for the delay. Had to use the bathroom and take care of some chores, but let's see. We got our work cut out for us. So killing the blue man didn't do much. So we have to go through the fucking cycle, like full stop. Grief. All right, let's get this over with, shall we? Alright, well done. To Tarant, then having it somehow raise 2,000 shekels. Grief. What a pain in the ass. Bring it over to the good professor so we can laugh at it. Ugh, gnomes. Why do I gotta fucking deal with gnomes of all things? Fetid little creatures is what they are. You would agree if you saw the sentiment I knew. Alrighty, let's get to it then. Off to Tarant.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here. Jesus Christ, Saga's just been hoarding cash from him. What the fuck? Alrighty. Alright. I'm trying to think. I've been working on a particular art piece for this theoretical well, I shouldn't say theoretical, but work in progress solo adventure with GURPS. But I want to at the very least try and get something defined down. As well as I really got to read through the ruling of GURPS to actually see how much of it I can get off that's legal, so to speak. If I could avoid paying 2,000 for it, I totally would do it. Well, it's not robbery if the guy that's gonna sell it to me is gonna con me. Oh, jeez. I legitimately still think I'm breaking the game in a way that the developers did not intend, or maybe they did and just don't give a shit. Alrighty. Off we go now to Stillwater, where there's probably a Saints Row somewhere. Probably not. Pelt you wanted. I actually stole it from H.T. Parnell's museum. Many thanks. Alrighty, now that I'm... Alright, now I got I'm pretty comfortable with my beauty score now. And I'm pretty much wanting to try and maybe level up some other elements. So I guess go for improvement to dexterity would be one. Alright, level 19. Not too bad right now.
Seriously hurt, sir.
Oh god, the game just decayed on me.
We must cease our attack upon such a poor soul.
So now we got the authentic Stillwater Beast. Let's see. See here. Okay, so it's tempting not to give it to Parnell. Although then again, why not? Would you be interested in the real pelt of the Stillwater Giant? I can assure you it's authentic. got money out of it. It's not like I didn't use anything for taxidermy. Let's see. Hey, look at that, my melee's up again. I can at the very least do something with my melee skills. It's great, I love it. Damn it, for some reason I got this song from K-pop Demon Hunter. God, that was actually a really good movie though. And by really good movie, I mean like, it's not like it's the most deepest, most profound thing ever to watch. In terms of like sheer entertainment value and even some thematic elements, it's pretty good, I'd say. It's a good watch. No harm in doing so, you know? But yeah, so that's pretty much about it on that front. Got easy 2000 and yeah. Didn't even need to Alright, let's go to Hardin's Pass. My character with a 60 hit probability chance, along with like a bunch of other stuff. Guys, I could finally be useful. The Yetis are just literally fucking gorillas. Damn it, Chaluka died. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna wrap things up from here, actually. Let's save this for tomorrow, shall we? That'll be all for this one. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this stream. If you want to see more, like I said, I'll try and pick this up tomorrow. And, yeah. Apologies for the shortness of this, but I did wanted to try and make more progress than I did before, because I did kind of sort of like bullshit around. So yeah, that's why this stream at the very least exists a little bit. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the stream. I'll see you next one, that being possibly tomorrow. But yeah, until then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.